Hi, it's Jenny from Buggy Baby, and today we're taking a look at the Ickle Bubba Discovery stroller. We're taking a look at the Max version of this. So the strollers come in 3 different packages. One is just the stroller itself, one is the Max version, and one is the Prime version. And the difference between the Max and Prime is the items that you get included with the stroller. So let's get this open and have a look inside. And first off, I'll tell you that we're having a look at this in one of the new colourways, which is dusty pink and with a rose gold frame. So this is a new version for 2022. We retail this at £159. So let's get the box open, we'll get everything out and see what we get with it. We're taking a look at the Max version of this. So the strollers come in 3 different packages. One is just the stroller itself, one is the Max version, and one is the Prime version. And the difference between the Max and Prime is the items that you get included with the stroller. So inside the box, this is how you're going to find it. So it's all packaged up nicely. We've got foam covering up the handles, and we get a little glimpse there of the really lovely dusty pink colour. So I'm going to tip this out. And I can see already, this is a very attractive looking pushchair. Now, Ickle Bubba do already have some lovely colourways, and they do this lovely rose gold frame on a few of their pushchairs. But as I said, this dusty pink colour here is a brand new one. So I'm excited to get this out of the box and have a look and see what we've got here. So included in this set, which as I said is the Max set, we have a very lovely footmuff. There's our instructions. This is going to be our rain cover. Here is our detachable bumper bar. We've got our wheels. So these look like the front wheels. And let's check if there's anything else in there. And a cup holder. So first up, we'll need to get these wheels on. So we'll open up the pushchair to do that. So here you can see we've got a little clip that's holding the frame together. So let's just take that and then get it into place. So you can see this is an umbrella fold pushchair. So if you're familiar with these already, it just folds and unfolds in exactly how you would expect an umbrella fold pushchair to do. So let's get these wheels on. Okay. We should be able to just slot them onto the frame. So let's have a go. There we are. Slot them on. Next one. There we go. Okay, so that's the wheels on. And that is what the pushchair looks like. So this pushchair is going to take your child from 6 months up until 22k. So you cannot use it from newborn. You do need to wait until your child's a little bit bigger. And I can see on first sight it's really attractive. It's got a lovely linen effect for the material. It is a very, very pretty colour, and also it looks great against the rose gold frame. And then you've got some leatherette detailing, which also goes really well with the dusty pink. So we've got the label here. I can see the handles have got the leatherette detailing, and also our bumper bar that's included does as well. So we're going to have a look at the seat unit first, and we'll take a look at the straps in a little bit of detail so I can show you how all of this works. So we can see here that the straps are going to be height adjustable. And how you do that is you release this clip from the clasp here. So you can see on the other side how it's attached. So I've released that. I'm going to pull off the shoulder pad, and then you would just slide the strap through these slots, and this is going to give you the height adjustment. So we can see now this is as high as the strap goes, and we can see here that this is as low as the strap goes. So when your child's bigger, you'd put it on this. when you first put your child in at about 6 months, you'd probably want it on the lower setting. Okay, let's get that back as it came. So we're going to put this back through the slots, put our shoulder pad back on, and then reattach it onto the clasp. Now, it is a little bit stiff when you do this, so just something to bear in mind. It's a little bit fiddly, but there we go, that's back in place. Now, the nice thing about having it like this, which is quite unusual, is that it means you don't have to slot the straps through the back of the fabric, which is always fiddly to do. So this is actually a really nice way of doing it. Here we have our clasp. So we can see here, it's a 5-point harness, and you would just strap your child in by just like that. And then this little button releases the straps. You can adjust the footrest. So to do that, if you can see here, the material just gives way to a little part of the frame that's got a little button in it either side, and you push on those buttons, so you're like pulling the buttons towards you, and then that lets you adjust the footrest. So you can have it high up when they're smaller and they need a little bit of leg support, and then as they grow bigger you can just move that down. The pushchair has 3 recline positions, so it has an upright, which it's on now, a recline, and then the lie flat or a sleeping position. So I'll show you how to use that. If we spin the pushchair around, on the back of the frame we have this mechanism here, and what you're going to do is push up this black half circle, and then that releases the frame, and then it just drops down into place. There we go. So this is it on its lowest recline. So if your child wanted a nap, this would be the perfect position to have it on. And then if I show you it midway, that's it midway on the recline position. So that's position 2. And then show you again it upright. That is the upright position. Now, the material of the seat is like it's a linen effect. It's quite soft and it's quite padded as well. So it looks really comfortable for your child. You can, of course, use the seat liner that comes included on your seat unit, which I'll show you later, which is lovely. But you'd be perfectly fine to not have a seat liner on it because the fabric already looks really comfortable for your child. So we'll take a look at the hood next. So if we pull this down, let's see the size of it. Okay, so that's a really good size hood, and you've got this extra piece here which is just going to help keep the sun out of your child's eyes, especially when they're lying flat in there. So it's a little bit flimsy, the hood, but it's exactly as I would expect on a stroller of this type, but it's a really good size. As well as that, you've got a peekaboo part here with a mesh on it, which is really great when it's hot because it just lets the airflow go through. And we also have a very handy pocket in there as well. Taking a look at the basket, it is a very small basket. But one of the advantages to it is it's got quite high sides, so anything you put in there should be quite safe. You're not going to be able to fit an awful lot in there, but it will keep your essentials in there. You will be able to put maybe a little jacket in there or something like that. Whilst we're down here, this is the brake, so I'll show you how that works. You just push your foot down on it, and that brings the bar down, and that keeps the pushchair in place. And then using your foot, you just click that back up. Before we take a look at the included accessories, I'm just going to show you how to fold this down, just in case you've not used an umbrella fold one before. They're very easy to do. What you'll need to do is, using your foot, you're going to push up this mechanism here and you'll hear it click. And then using your foot again on this part, you push your foot down. At the same time, you're going to push the stroller forward. There we go. That's it in its folded position, so you can see this is going to be really easy to store. You're not going to have any problems popping this in the boot. You're not going to have any problems storing this at home. If you're using it when you're traveling, it's going to be really easy just to get it up and down and store it in a small space. So we're going to get this back up. It's got a little clip which automatically clips the frame in place. You can see we've got a little handle here, so you can carry it around with you. And I'm going to put it back up now, so undo the clip. Using the handles, you pull it out into place, and then you use this mechanism again, put your foot down on it, and then it clicks back into place. So as I said earlier in the review, this is the max version of the pushchair. If you wanted to, you can just buy the regular version, and that will include a rain cover with it, but you won't get the extra accessories of the foot muff and the cup holder. So if we take a look at this foot muff, this is really nice. It's such lovely quality. What you have in it is a seat liner as well as a foot muff, so it's all in one. So you can actually detach, using the zip, the foot liner part. And there you have the seat liner. And if you can see here, we've got the gaps for your straps to go through. There we are. So you can actually have that in the seat at all times, and it's a velvet material. It's incredibly soft. In fact, I would like to sit on one of these. So your child is going to be very comfortable in that. So you can decide to keep this on all the time. You might choose just to use it in slightly colder months. Perhaps when it's hotter, you might not want them sitting on such a thick fabric. But this is a really, really lovely liner. And as I said, it then converts into a foot muff, where you've got this zip part here. This is nicely padded, plenty thick enough to keep your child warm. We'll just strap this, zip this round. And you've got these little poppers here, so you can extend it out even further if you wish to. You've got the detachable bumper bar. This is in that leatherette detailing, so you might choose to have this, you might choose not to. Some people like to have a bumper bar. You can wrap a toy around it. Might make your child feel a bit more secure. Personal choice whether you have that or not. That's included with the regular pushchair as well. So with the Max package, you also get a little cup holder. It's quite a small cup holder. I'd say that's probably for your child's drink, not yours, but that just pops onto the frame. And then the rain cover, you would get that with the regular pushchair as well as the Max package, but it's nice to have a rain cover included, because what it means is you actually have in this Max package everything you need to get started. So this pushchair weighs 7K, which is really light. It is really easy to push. You've got the swivel wheels at the front, which makes it really easy to maneuver it. They are plastic wheels, so you don't have to worry about any punctures or anything like that. The only thing with a plastic wheel is they aren't as great for off-road, but this is absolutely perfect for a built-up urban area, for shopping, anything like that, taking on holiday. You can lock the wheels, so if you were going to go over bumpier terrain, you would just lock the wheels using these. That would keep the wheels in place. Say if you were dragging it through sand or anything like that, that might be when you want to lock them. But overall, it is very nice to push. You can even push it one-handed. The leatherette handles make it really nice to handle for you as well. And it feels incredibly light. Overall, this is a really nice stroller. It's a reasonable price considering that you get the foot muff and the seat liner included. And I really, really like this liner and foot muff. It's just so comfortable. It's really attractive looking, and it's going to be really useful as well. I absolutely love the colour, and I love the detailing with the rose gold and also the leatherette detailing. It's really easy to push, it's really easy to get up and down, and it's very, very light. If you need any more details at all, you can go on to buggybaby.co.uk. I hope this review has given you a really good overview of the pushchair, and thank you for watching.